and essentially just use his power and influence to basically tell her she was going to be interested in him. So she's actually acting like she was coerced to even fuck with him, right? Like they're going with she's a young woman, he's an old man, but he's coming over and being like, yo, you know what? Like, yo, apparently he says to her, the first line was, I wonder when you were going to introduce yourself to me. Almost like very presumptive, like, yo, I'm Shannon Sharpe and I'm in here. Why you ain't come talk to me yet? You get what I'm saying? Anyway, supposedly he then tells her that she should pull up on him later. She claims she didn't want to go to the crib. She says he's insistent, and she felt she had no choice to go to his house. She goes to his house. He says she's to his bedroom or walks upstairs to his bedroom, and because she don't know what to do, she follows him. She says basically he goes to the bathroom, so she's like sitting there, that edge of the bed shit, like, what we about to do? Why are we here? Why are we in the bedroom? And she says he comes back from the bathroom, whatever, goes to the bed, and basically starts laying up with her and starts making her suck his dick. Okay? And apparently she says the first words he says to her was, yo, I'm going to fuck the shit out of you. Which, that's crazy. But, again, this is all alleged. This is her story, kind of like making Shannon Sharpe seem like this very pompous, arrogant guy who thinks he could have his way with anybody on earth and is using some of this, not only physical intimidation, but the power, money, and influence to get what he wants. She says she fucks him that night. He kicks her out or tells her she has to leave. Then he tells her she has to leave early in the morning because I guess he has to do some show on ESPN. He tells her, come back at 9 p.m. She claims she was 5 minutes late the next day returning to the house, which, by the way, if you're feeling uncomfortable already, you left, why come back? Whatever. She came back and she was 5 minutes late. Says Shannon Sharpe start violating her. Like, bitch, you wasting my time. What the fuck you got going on? Da, da, da. Going crazy. Okay? By the way, let me make sure I'm reading my donations and everything. Thank you guys. And I've figured out what the coins are on TikTok, so thank you guys as well over there. We're cooking right now. We're cooking. I love reading you guys' comments because you guys been, hey, when I'm speaking about this shit, I've been through the gamut. Like, I know what a day like this is one thing. Let me tell you this. And I know I'm tangent guy, so I'm sorry, but this is why I stream for 6 hours, okay? I just talk. I used to be the guy in the media where people didn't really know about me. These days, they're dropping body cam footage of me with my dogs or me getting pulled over. Not necessarily think I'm like this big celebrity, but like people clearly are interested a little bit more than the stories I report on because my job was to report on other people. But now people seem like they care about my life. Cool. So, what kind of happened is that with that, you get to understand the other side of it. Bro, I used to report stories about a lot of people. And I was just like, all right, shit, it's a lit engagement day for me because it's a big story. It wasn't until people said things about me that not only weren't true, but I saw the whole internet talk about me. And y'all know some of those days. There was some days to be like, yo, Ack is going through it today. I know how that felt. I remember specifically when I went to go interview Candace Owens and the blogs were on fire about me. And I remember just kind of sitting there and I'm like scrolling. Bro, it feels shitty. It does. It does. And especially like I've been through it a bunch of times. So like I kind of know like nothing will cure this but time. You got to let the time pass. But I do know, and it makes me report a little bit different. Because niggas is, Shannon Sharpe today, because especially he had this $100 million lingering, bro, his stomach is turning, my nigga, like he's hurt. Bro, not saying that he's a victim or nothing like that, but he's going through it. And that's why the way I report now, I try to, if not saying I was unfair at a point, but you have to be under the gun to have some empathy for someone under the gun. Not saying they're innocent, but you got to have that empathy. You get what I'm saying?